how Katherine Johnson helped put America on the moon. A computer called Katherine. Everywhere she went, Katherine counted. She counted the steps to church. She counted her steps to church. She counted the plates on the dinner table. She even tried counting the stars in the sky. Most important of all, Katherine counted the days until she could start school. Finally, at age 5, she followed her brother 100 of steps to the 2-room schoolhouse. An excellent student, Katherine devoured the thick books and added numbers at the speed of light. So the teacher decided she would skip first grade and start in second. But Katherine was such a fast learner. She later skipped 50 grade 2. And before you could say mathematician, magician, she was a grade ahead of her older brother. Katherine loved math because it was easy to see an answer if an answer was right or wrong. Meanwhile, most everyone in town was ignoring about right and wrong. Some people said it was wrong for children with different skin colors to attend the same school. Others said it wasn't right for women to work at the same jobs as men. Their ignorance seemed wrong to Katherine, as wrong as 5 plus 5 is 12. She believed everyone should be treated the same. So she kept working hard in school and dreamed of a future when people would have equal rights. Katherine finished 8th grade when she was only 10 years old. But her town didn't have a high school for black students. Determined to keep learning, she counted the dusty miles 12 in all as her family moved closer to a school she counted attend. There she took an exciting math class called geometry. She learned how points and lines made shapes, triangles, and trapezoids, and perfect parallelograms. And her love for math grew explodingly. Exponentially. At 15, Katherine started college. She flew through every math class at West Virtual State. So, a professor taught harder classes just for her in advanced geometry. She plotted points on a graph. When she connected the points, they created a beautiful U-shaped curve called a parabola. It was love at first sight. After congratulations, Katherine became a math teacher. Back then, people said women could only be teachers or nurses. Katherine knew that was wrong as 10 minus 5 equals 3. She believed women could be anything: scientists, lawyers, and mathematicians. So she set out to prove it. Katherine discovered a research center in Virginia that was hiring women mathematicians. They were called computers because they made calculations that helped the men engineers design airplanes and flight planes. To Katherine, it added up to the perfect job. All day long, she punched buttons on a calculator. Just like other women, she solved long math questions. Just like the other woman, she wrote answers on a hung data sheet, just like the other woman. But Katherine wasn't like the other woman. She asked questions, lots of questions. What were her calculations used for? Why were they important? How did her answers help design airplanes and flights? The men engineers noticed the woman who asked intelligent questions and how quickly she solved difficult math problems, so they asked Katherine to join their space team. Its mission: send America's first astronauts into space. Katherine said yes. Then she discovered that women wasn't allowed to attend the group's meetings. She knew this was wrong as 5 times 5 equals 20. So she asked if she would go. Women don't ever go to those. The engineers replied, "Is